So I was out in on the mission and heard I got drawn for a Unit 1 late bull tag.
That's hunting.
You're supposed to point at it when you say that.
That's hunting.
So I was out in on the mission and heard I got drawn for a Unit 1 late bull tag. And I was pretty excited for it. I hadn't hunted elk in a few years, but I knew I was gonna have a whole lot of time to scout and that kind of stuff. So made some calls with some friends and different people, seeing if they knew where any elk were, and I got a couple buddies who do pretty well. But ended up decided to just hunt with me and my dad. And so the day before the hunt started, I came up from where I was working and came up. We looked for some elk, glassed up, I think, was it like 5 bulls. Couldn't really see how big they were or anything, but we decided we wanted to hunt them the next day, and that Friday. So we woke up Friday morning and went out. It was snowing, we couldn't see anything. Tried to cut their tracks from where we saw them the night before, and so it was me, my dad, and my little sister Alice. We went up and I started walking, cut some tracks, and started following them, and ended up boogering them out of their bed, and never did see the bull that was with them, never got a shot, nothing. That night we went out. I think we glassed up a couple cows, saw a few deer. But then that next morning we went out, didn't see anything. So there's a lot of people around, so we decided we'd just go try a different spot. We went up to a spot that we thought was going to have quite a few people in it as well, but we got up there and we had it all to ourselves. There's no one in there, and pretty happy about that. We ended up finding some bulls that night as we were leaving when it was dark, and decided we wanted to try to hunt them the next morning, or tried to hunt them on Monday. So that was Saturday night, and we don't usually hunt on Sunday, but we went out and just kind of looked around Sunday night and ended up seeing these bulls. Kind of videoed them a little bit, and then we'll show some of that video here. But ended up videoing them a little and seeing a couple different bulls. I think there's 5 bulls, 2 that were pretty decent bulls, this one, and then 2 little raghorns that were pretty decent raghorns as well. moving in and out from, and kind of the general thought of where they were and where they're hanging out. And so we decided we'd try to hunt them the next morning. Got in there super early, before daylight, and just kind of hung out waiting and looking for them, and glassed up quite a few elk, but just the wind wasn't right and we were in the wrong spot, couldn't make it happen that morning. We ended up trying to cut them off as they were going to bed, and they just beat us by so far and we weren't able to make it happen. But that night we walked around a little bit that morning, figured out where we wanted to be that night. So we set up on them that night and waiting where we thought they'd come out, and sure enough, they ended up coming out. And my dad was around the corner seeing if there were any bulls coming out on the other side, seeing if they had circled the other side of the mountain or whatever, and they pop out and ended up shooting this one. Shot him first time probably about 100 yards, just dropped him right where he stood, and he's kind of moving around a little bit, so I shot him again, just kind of put him out. And pretty awesome, fun hunt. It was a good thing to spend some time with my dad and be able to harvest a beautiful animal like this. And we ended up Alaskan skinning him out there and quartering him up, bringing him home, and it's a pretty good thing. It was awesome. Thank you for watching 10 Barn Farms. Like and subscribe. Let us know what you want to see in the comments. If you like this video, let us know and we'll try to get some more like it. So we'll see you next time.
So these are elk. I'm not even paying attention. All right, so these are elk that we've, this one is a roadkill, this one in the velvet. We found this one here. Is this your first elk, Talon?
Yeah.
You shot that when you were, what, 10? 11?
I don't remember. I think, yeah, 10 or 11, let me see.
The date on that.
So, yeah. It's 13.
You were 13 years old?
Yep.
Awesome. And this is the one he just shot. It's pretty cool. Okay, now just kind of turn them slowly. Kind of neat. What do you think, Talon?
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So,
It's awesome. Good job, guys. Well, what I remember of this bull is that where we shot him, we had to drive like 18 miles to go get him. It's insane because all the gates were locked. This one here we drove right to, loaded it up. That was awesome. These two really good hunts. I remember these are good memories on these hunts, don't you think, Talon?
yeah, for sure. Good times. Crazy stuff.
That was awesome. That bull does look pretty cool, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Devil time. He's a cool looking bull. Hold that one. Why don't you hold that one up and just kind of twirl it around, your first one. Yeah. Yeah, he's got those cool extra points there that are just really cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Old Talon man. This next one's got to be bigger, huh?
Yep.
All right.
Thanks.
you like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave us some comments. Tell us what you think of this. Tin Barn Farm, over and out.